What do you think that like weightlifting bros should be doing?
You just hit yourself in the dick. Keep hitting yourself in the dick.
Okay.
Need a power spot you?
Okay. So your first time in weightlifting shoes.
Oh yeah. Woo! Bro, I got heels.
I can't believe you've never worn heeled shoes.
No, I don't. I practically don't even engage in real fitness.
What if we did this? The simplest clean. It's called a muscle clean.
Yeah.
No technique. You pull it to your front rack.
Yeah.
Front squat,
Yeah.
which you can do, and then push press.
Okay. I like these now. I'm growing accustomed.
I know. Wait till you feel the front squat with this. It's fantastic. So go wider grip. Let's just keep your grip right outside your thighs. So thumbs right outside your thighs. Yep, that's going to be your grip.
Yep.
Then you're going to go down to the mid shin, basically touching your shin. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. So it's like a mixture between a squat and a hinge. So you kind of, yep, beautiful. Now you're just going to stand and pull to the front rack. Don't hit your chin. Yep. Then you're going to be here. Push press. We've done push press before. Yep. Easy as that. Good job.
Woo!
30-second tutorial.
Bro.
Now I'm just going to send you into it. This video is sponsored by my first official shirt. I leaned into the giraffe meme a little bit here, and then you can see no excuses, just improve on there. I'm really, really happy with how they turned out. I worked really hard with Barbell Apparel to get this thing made the way that I wanted it. I am really stoked about how it came out. If you guys want to check it out, go to barbellapparel.com and you'll see it there. Get yourself one. Bend your knees more. So remember, we want toe pressure too. We've talked about this. Yep, beautiful. Good. Good. I think the coolest thing about weightlifting that is contrary to typical kind of bro lifting is having pressure in your toes.
Yeah.
And that's actually developed a lot of athletic ability for me.
Yeah.
My ability to track my knees over my toes has gotten better since I started weightlifting.
Yeah.
But in general, when you hinge over in weightlifting, you don't want to send your everything back to the heels, because when you make contact and you go up, it has to roll, and that rolling is not good. You just want to have constant.
Yep.
Like that.
Yeah. We talked about that, how that activates the big toe, which activates that whole posterior chain. It's too light for you, bro.
Okay.
That looked nice.
Just rip it. If ever, at any time, you just go into bro mode and go. Okay, so you can go. We're going from the floor now. So ready, go. There you go. Stand up. Okay, cool. So any variation where it's called muscle, like a muscle clean or a muscle snatch, it's just the word we use for it, but it just means you don't get under the bar at all. So you literally, like in the muscle snatch, you go here, and you go like that. In the muscle clean, you go here, and you go like that.
Yep.
There's no rebend. So if you, at any point, like if you want to rebend and catch it, that's fine. I don't care. But after you're done, stand back up, then take a breath in. Like it's two separate movements. Okay. One rep, focus on technique. Go, go, go. Just try to keep the pace high.
Yeah.
So here, then take another breath. Then you can do a few push press reps. Good. Okay.
This bar feels nice.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels like...
Shout out to Bells of Steel.
Feels dense.
Good. Stand back up. Up. So finish this rep, stand. Nope. All I'm saying is when you finish the rep, just stand back up and stop. Now do a rep. Go ahead. Up to the shoulders.
Yep.
Good. Now stand up all the way. Good. Now do the push press.
Bend knees at all?
Yep. Now you bend the knees for the push press. It's like two separate. I just wanted you to separate out the movements. Yeah. Now do a few reps here. 2. And 3. Now we forgot the front squat.
Heck yeah.
So let's add it back in.
I like that. I appreciate forgetting it.
We're gonna go here, because now I really want you to feel the weightlifting shoes. It's pretty awesome that you've never...
I don't like that they do a little like Chinese foot binding stuff here. My feet feel a little cramped.
So Aaron is very indoctrinated in the
barefoot culture, bro.
Barefoot culture.
Did you know there was a
lot of woo-woo barefoot culture? But I to be honest, I kind of dig it, to be honest with you.
It's definitely not woo-woo. There was a study done with monkeys where they taped their 2 index and middle finger together, and that being taped together for, I think it was just like a week, they actually became cortically, the map of those fingers became one finger in the brain. Whoa. Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
jamming your foot into a shoe.
Yeah, like if you look at your forearm,
yep.
See this like Terminator action?
Yeah.
See all the flexor muscles going through this full range of motion, almost like a piano. That individuation allows you different articulation and you just do stuff. With the feet, you have all those, that's the same mechanisms, all that pulley systems that you have in your hands, that is the foot.
Yeah.
So if you did that, imagine you bound these 3 fingers all the time.
Yep,
it just becomes one finger.
Yeah.
Same stuff with the foot. I think there will be a movement.
It's already started.
Now, yeah, exactly, but it's going to become more apparent where suddenly shoes just shift entirely.
Yeah. So clean, stand all the way up. Now get your feet ready for a front squat. Front squat. And then do a few push presses. Good. 1, 2, and 3. Goddamn dogs.
Woo!
That's right.
Dude, am I killing it?
Hey, you're killing it.
Okay, I am.
All right, let's get these blue boys on there.
You're up to something special when you say put the 20s on instead of the 45s. You're in a traditional gym. You're like, oh, grab me the 20s. You're like, oh, you're up to something special, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. There's a
little bit of like an elitist thing.
Dude, you're nailing weightlifting. So like of all the barbell sports, we're the ones with like sipping the tea.
Oh yeah.
Pinky up. With the pinky up, yes, because we're actually athletic.
Not pinky bound to the ring finger.
But I do, honest to God, I wish that all weights everywhere were kilos. I wish that all units were
it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, because in medicine,
everything,
like pounds and miles and feet, yards, it's pretty stupid.
It's inconsiderate.
And people are like, well, I don't know how much this weighs. It's like, you don't have to know how much it weighs in pounds. You just know how much it weighs in kilos. Just train your brain into doing that. But whatever.
What do you think of 35s?
Plates. I mean, they're essentially 15s. Right?
No, there's like Chris Duffin. He has like some prerogative towards ending 35-pound plates.
Interesting.
I think it's 35s. He talks shit on 35s, I'm pretty sure. Kind of getting up on you're like jumping up, your heels are lifting.
Yeah, that's more of a momentum thing.
Yeah. I like this. This is fun. I was reluctant.
Yeah.
Now I'm here for it.
Good. Focus up here.
Here we go.
Good. Stand up. Now front squat. Good.
One more?
Sure. Yeah, now he's dropping too.
I like that throwdown.
He's dropping the weights now.
I'm about that.
Okay, so there's something cool you can do with the squats.
Yeah.
Everyone talks about dorsiflexion problems. You want to get that side?
Oh, we're doing the reds. Readies.
Yeah. So dorsiflexion, knee tracking over the toe, but rarely do people talk about your quad or your femur in relationship to your torso.
Yeah.
And in weightlifting, something that's really not talked about much is so that femur being here, that means your hip crease is noticeably below the knee.
Yeah.
And so it's actually like you see people with dead hips and they have really good ankles.
Yeah.
So like they'll actually be really low in a squat, but their hip crease will be above their knee crease.
Yeah.
Right? So that person has to work on being able to sit with the hip crease lower and being able to open up their back.
Yeah.
And then there's some people with really bad dorsiflexion who are here.
Yeah.
So something that I play with when I'm doing front squats, back squats, just warming up, I almost try to play with not shoving my knees forward as hard as I can. Even though that's something that we allow in weightlifting, we allow it in squats and whatever, I almost try to sit and keep my shins somewhat vertical so I can sit in this pocket right here. And it feels really cool. Once it gets heavy, I just...
Do you notice a difference between European lifters and our Eastern European and Western European lifters as far as the orthopometry or the range of motion they have in their hips?
The biggest difference you'll see is going to be in Chinese weightlifters compared to pretty much everyone else. It's kind of the same thing. Their styles are differently, but as far as anthropometry goes, the Chinese have much shorter legs, shorter arms, and longer torsos, which help in different parts of weightlifting.
Yeah.
Whereas it's like the most dominant Russians, they had pretty even.
Right.
And so when you have kind of those longer legs, longer arms, you can pull the out of the bar.
Yeah.
But you struggle because there's more range of motion in the squat. So it's a give and take.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say one is much better than the other than the fact that the Chinese dominate weightlifting. So some people can argue that the Chinese have the best anthropometry, but if you look at a guy like Lashital Hadza, who's the best, he's 6'6", 6'8" wingspan, long legs, and he's the best weightlifter ever.
Yeah.
So
the suggestion is that Western European hip anthropometry, just like the shape of their bones, is they have deeper hip sockets compared to Eastern European, where it's shallower. So Eastern European is going to be better at Olympic lifting, and Western European is going to be better at like strength type stuff, like strongman type stuff. Is that how it goes? Pretty sure that's how it goes.
Interesting.
Is that right? I think they call it Scottish hip, where it's like quite compacted in there.
But if you think about it, like there's just different variations of squatting.
Yeah. Yeah, like go wider.
Go wider, go narrower,
deeper sockets.
The socket doesn't limit you from squatting. It just limits you from squatting in a certain way.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Nice. Big breath. Good, one. Ooh, doing the press, then the front squat. Good. Man, how cool is it that we can do this right now?
That's cool. I have this urge for the cement to break. I know that wouldn't be ideal.
No.
But I feel like that would be like punk rock.
My landlord would.
That wouldn't be about it.
Yeah.
Are the platforms good for anything other than the ground breaking? Are you getting kind of like rebound off the platforms?
No, it's just protection. But also like you want where your feet are to be really stable, strong.
Yeah.
You know.
What do you think about setup for this? Are we doing a lot of external rotation of the shoulder girdle to start? Are we like breaking the bar or anything like that, or not at all?
The coolest thing about weightlifting is like you have this torque that's created from different rotations at different places.
which is wild to think about. So like you could have like kind of an extended posture here, but internally rotated here. And the reason why sometimes internal rotation, people cue it, is because what will happen is if you make contact, your elbows can continue to pull on the bar.
You get that range.
Right.
So it's like a snatch type movement maybe.
Yeah. If I'm rotated back like this, see my elbow goes back, I can make contact, now my elbow drops, and now I'm not pulling.
Yeah.
See the rotation of the shoulder is what changes a lot of that. So what I try to do is have people have like really tight position here and kind of this. They're always like pulling their knuckles down like that way. Yeah.
Yep.
So like as I grab this, something I can do is I can see my knuckles. I can just pull them underneath, and that kind of
like a false grip.
Yeah, exactly like a false grip.
Yep.
So then I'm here. I'm gonna get leverage. Just like that.
What do you think about a weight belt for these movements?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's great.
Why aren't we wearing them?
I don't know. You can start.
Let's wear one, bro.
You want to try?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to go up?
I don't care.
Okay, let's go to 80 kilos.
Okay. Are you offended if I let the bar drop on the ground when I pull that off? Probably rather not.
Probably rather not. Yeah.
I noticed. Hold that. I noticed I had a subtle tinge of awkwardness when I let it slam last time.
Oh, that's okay. I mean,
look, bluey greeny.
A lot of people are going to be bitching about that are going to see this video are going to be bitching about bar etiquette and things like that. But
am I messing it up?
No. I mean, they've already been like,
some
God,
pinky uplifters
rest
like,
in peace those guy? Plates for hitting the concrete. But in my opinion, it's
I like throwing them.
I know, and the thing is, it's like I like to use equipment, like use it, get what I can out of it, like.
You know what I used to do? I used to do with my skateboard growing up. I would take it and I would like grind it on curbs.
Yeah, everyone did that.
Fucking grind the board. So I was doing like fake board slides and fake 50-50 grinds.
Make it look like.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I was like still working on my ollie.
Every kid did the same thing.
That's good.
Yeah. So, but like for me, Casey Neistat had this. He said this about his equipment when he would shoot videos. Do you know who Casey Neistat is?
He's a friend.
Yeah. Oh, really? You know him?
Name drop. Yeah.
He talked about his equipment. He's like, dude, like everyone freaks out when I drop my camera on film.
Yeah.
And he's like, look, accidents happen, but the most important thing is like, I want to work. Like I want to shoot and move. And if I have to put my camera down, like kind of like that, I'm going to do it. Like I'm not going to treat them so gently because they are a tool. I'm the creator. They're a tool.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that a little bit with these. Like, yeah, don't smash shit around, like fuck it up.
It's like buying a couch and putting a condom over it.
Yeah.
You kind of sit it's all.
Exactly. Like.
It's not ideal.
Yeah, these already have smudges on them, but
or it's
I'm
like
enjoying.
Or it's like wearing a condom during sex.
Yeah.
You know.
Wear a condom during sex. Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Okay, muscle clean.
Heck yeah.
Front squat.
Yeah.
Push press.
Am I gonna be jacked after this?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah, bro. Woo! What's like the standard, you know, in like martial arts, it's like osa or whatever.
Os, yeah.
Os. What's like the weightlifting? Os.
The Russians say держит.
All right.
Means hold.
Yeah.
Держит.
Yeah. In Spanish rock climbing, you say a muerta to the death. A muerta. Or you say venga.
In jiu-jitsu, they go boa. Or they go, hey.
Yeah.
Or isso.
But there's not like a...
Isso.
Yeah, there's not a... Is there a boa in weightlifting?
No,
is
it's
just the Russian stuff?
Yeah.
Держит? Would you actually say держит? Держит!
No fucking way.
What do we say?
Hold.
Hold!
Hold it.
Hold!
Stay. I kind of like stay. I like stay. That's my...
Chris says, yep.
Yeah, or
yep.
I'll
Ronnie
just...
Coleman said yep, too. Yep.
I'll say hey, because that's from jiu-jitsu. Hey!
Can I take my shirt off? Is that weird?
Go ahead. Come on, pop it off. Alex, give him sexual music. Oh, there it is. Okay. Nice. Missed the front squat. You can do it now. There he is.
Up again?
Sure, if you want.
I already did my work.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
All right.
So, actually, I taught in SEMA the power clean. I went through this huge thing, and I would have taken the time to do that with you.
Yeah.
But like, this is a great example of like someone who's technically far more advanced and proficient, dumbing something down so that everyone can do it.
Yeah.
And you're a very capable lifter and athlete, so it's like different for you. But like, I can imagine I could do this with a lot of people. Like, this is quote unquote Olympic lifting. It's not the snatch, it's not the clean and jerk, but it's a variation that anyone can do.
Yeah, snatches. Well, so what's the difference? I always kind of thought a snatch, like you had to go, you're like ass to grass, which is like
so that's
hard compared to the one where it's just like you can do kind of little bitch ass midway where you're like,
yeah. So that would be a power. Any variation where your hips don't go below parallel.
Yeah,
that's a power.
The power feels more accessible to me.
It is. It is. That's exactly what I taught.
I discovered that. I was like, oh, like I could get into this.
So that's what I taught in SEMA both times. Power clean, power snatch.
Yeah.
The clean, you catch full squat. The snatch, you catch full squat. But the power variations of both, you catch above parallel. That's what I would do with most athletes. That's what I did with the jiu-jitsu guys when I taught them.
You could do more weight with it going into the deep squat?
Yeah, but it's like you could do more weight, technical. But at what? Yes.
It's more technical.
Exactly.
So as you develop the skill and the capacity for it, you will venture into more weight. But for a beginner to an intermediate, you'll probably have to refine that a lot.
Yeah. Yes. But it's a fun thing to not give a f about weight and just learn the technique perfectly.
Dude, squatting in these high heels is so much easier.
Yes. Yeah, because you can just you just like lazily sit and you're just like, yep.
It's convenient.
It's so easy. Yeah.
How interesting.
I'll go up. You want to go up?
Yeah, I mean, I'll start failing, but I'm keen for that. Oh boy! All right, how many is this?
This is 90 kilos, so a little bit over 200 pounds.
Oh boy!
It's like 202 or something.
Good thing we had 20 ounces of steak last night.
Yeah, that was.
Since Chris got an extra one, I probably had 14 ounces. I didn't feel that good this morning, actually.
Yeah, kind of me too.
Felt like in my heart.
I think they put too much.
I gotta get this out of here.
They put too much on their steaks, I think.
I just don't know where the sourcing of the animal comes from. Is it good?
Should be, if it's prime. All of them were prime.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, here we go.
You know, you ever heard of a thing called Takotsubo cardiomyopathy?
No. No, Aaron. What?
That's it's known as broken heart syndrome.
Uh-huh.
And if you get in enough emotional duress, then I think it's the left ventricle of the heart can become enlarged and atrophied.
Interesting.
And it can replicate what feels to a person like a heart attack because they're just so damn sad. I'm thinking that in reference to all the steak that we ate and the fact that this morning my heart felt funny. I wonder if maybe I had a little Takotsubo.
What is it called? Takotsubo?
Takotsubo cardiomyopathy.
Wow.
Also known as broken heart syndrome.
Broken heart syndrome.
If you're so sad, literally your ventricle will enlarge.
Whoa.
Which causes it to atrophy, and you'll feel like you're having a freaking heart attack.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, this is big boy weight here.
Bro, I need chalk, bro.
I should have taught you hook grip.
I know hook. I know hook.
You can try it here. It's a tough one to start with.
I don't need chalk because I actually need it for friction. I need it more for like effect.
Oh, because it's cool?
Yeah, it feels legit.
You also use chalk to jerk off, right?
Only the liquid chalk.
Oh, liquid chalk, right.
Liquid chalk. Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
Big breath in and go. Yeah, let's go. Front squat here. You're fine on this side.
Yeah.
Good. Stand all the way up. Rebreathe. Chin up. Yes! Let's go.
That didn't feel very strong. I felt like I was definitely like muscling through that.
Yeah, I mean that is, you were muscling through it.
Yeah.
So it's a muscle clean, you know?
It didn't feel very technical.
So let me show you, this is I'll show you all the variations. I'll show you a power clean and then a full clean. You can kind of see the different techniques of it. So
I feel like I need to do that again.
Yeah, here, check this out. I'll show you all or most of the variations of the clean and most of the variations of shoulder to overhead.
Yeah.
Okay. So first is power clean.
Yeah. You just hit yourself in the dick. You just bip yourself.
It's a skill to not hit yourself in the dick. Okay, second is the clean. This is called the clean. I guess I'll do one more.
Keep hitting yourself in the dick.
No, it's the high fire. This is a big complex here. It's actually tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Need a power spot you?
No. Okay, push press.
Yeah.
Push jerk.
Oh boy. Oh, that looks nice.
And split jerk.
Oh, that was the easiest, huh?
Yeah. That's my demo.
That's good. I'm not going to be able to do that.
No.
Yeah.
All right, you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, we can wrap this up.
Do you want to plug anything to the channel? Or are you good?
I mean, whatever. I got books. I got programs, but, you know, I got whatever. I don't know. Life.
What do you think that, like, weightlifting bros should be doing that they're not doing?
Mobilizing their joints before doing this. Yeah, if you clean up the range of motion in your ankles, in your knees, in your hips, working on intra-abdominal pressure, articulation of the spinal segments, you can do all that stuff with a resistance band. So that'd be my recommendation before going through these ranges, so you can tap into your own mechanical advantage as opposed to muscling through it like I was. I would say start off, throw a resistance band in and around the ankle joint. I mean, I have bands I can show you, but throw a resistance band in and around the ankle joint and start to just do a little like inversion, eversion, dorsiflexion, open up space in there. You throw a band around the back of the knee, pull that, connect that to like a bar or something, walk yourself back, work through a range of motion while you're flossing that joint out. Probably work on like activating the glutes as well. So you get a resistance band, throw a band around the outside of the knee, come down, do some stuff like this, just kind of like working that external rotation, you know, moving the hip out laterally.
Yeah.
Just to start to like turn on the central nervous system in the hips. That'd be one thing.
Cool.
My suggestion.
And you can get all that on, what's the website?
My website's alignedpodcast.com.
Okay. What about the mobility or the?
It's all on there.
The program?
Yeah, all my stuff. The podcast, Aligned Podcast, obviously, but that's the URL, and there it's just like under store or something.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.